Happy Friday, everybody.
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening?
What's going on? It is Friday. We're here. We're ready to do some more game fight. We're ready to do some more one quarter challenge on the Legends
Yes, we
Ultimate
are.
and on the iiRcade. Yeah, we got a bunch of gameplay to get to, but as always, when we start out, we like to talk about what's going on in the world of home arcade. I have Steps Gaming here. I have Nix and Papa Brad. They know everything. I know nothing. What's going on, guys?
Hey! I'm excited. I made it back to the intro. That was pretty cool.
Yes.
You put my name there, so that was great.
You did.
Yeah.
You made it back.
Made it back.
I had to earn it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like, well, Steps is here every week.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your colors again. You got your colors back.
Yes, we can celebrate with a Mountain Dew.
There you go.
Ooh.
So I've been seeing from Steps and especially from Brad so much gameplay of games that we weren't able to get on the iiRcade. Now playing on the iiRcade, and I know I watched B Kong's video, and B Kong himself said that iiRcade is probably the best home arcade MAME emulator that
It's
you could get.
fantastic. It is fantastic. I mean, I'm a huge fan of classic arcades, and it's just the emulation on it is great. You know, when you play Donkey Kong on it, it's just so smooth. It's great. I love it. I mean, it's a lot of tinkering, and that's part of the fun. You know, it's pretty much now
Mhm.
you could anything that runs in MAME, if you're willing to work with it, you can get it. You know, you can play it on the iArcade. It's pretty cool.
And do you think that, like, just for the average person who doesn't usually work with MAME or
Yeah,
doing
follow the
mods,
tutorial. I made a tutorial. If you can't follow the tutorial I made, it's as basic as you can get. I mean, I literally show you every step of the way, what to do the whole mod. And after that, it's just a matter of like naming some files. You know,
yeah,
there's nothing to it. I mean, it's like once it's set up, you know, it's just a matter of like you pick and you cultivate your own arcade to be what you want it to be. You know, basically
And
becomes a do-it-yourself as far as getting the games on it, but it's not hard.
and Brad, from playing them, because I know we all have Legends Ultimate, and we play a lot. We play a lot of retro games on there through CoinOps X and other methods. So comparing that, playing say the same game on there compared to playing it now on iArcade, which one do you think is better?
I think they're both good. I mean, they're both good. You know, the thing you have with ad games, you have an army of people doing CoinOps X, so you have a lot of chefs to basically port the games for you. But as far as the games running, they run really smooth. Like I was playing some cave shmups on it. I was playing, you know, I got Street Fighter Alpha on there, Alpha 2 on there right now, and it plays like butter. It's smooth.
Does Dodon Patchy play?
Dodon Patchy plays perfect. I have it on there. I could load it up right now. I have all the cave shmups. And,
you got more than I do so far.
To me, it's like it allows you to cultivate it even further. Like, you know, those were the shmups that were missing. We were always like, why don't they get some cave shooters? Well, guess what? Now I've got cave shooters. I've got, you know, I put a video up just showing a bunch of different games and how they emulate, you know.
I was watching
you
that.
can watch that video and you can judge for yourself based on that emulation. It's really smooth. And the thing is, getting in and out of the games is like iArcade. I mean, they have the quickest, like getting in and out is like instant. Like you can just go instantly to the next game.
I'm going to tell you what I like about it from what I've seen is that it still looks like you're playing on the iArcade.
Yeah, it is. You're still playing it.
I know people hate the whoosh, but when you're switching through the games, like it still looks like it's the same. And what's cool is I've noticed you can make your own custom folders for games now as well.
You could really do a lot. Like if you wanted to make all the art custom for like your placeholders. I mean, I'm lazy. Like I just want to play games.
I could do that. That's something that.
But like someone's good with graphic arts, you could actually make it really slick. You know, and that's probably going to come down. That's definitely going to probably come down the road as people build these collections of games. But I've been really impressed with it. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Fago just said that they're watching me. I couldn't get Raiden. Yeah, I tried that Raiden ROM and it didn't play Raiden for whatever reason, but it got Better Alpha working live on stream. I was just showing how to do it. Not everything's perfect, and that's part of the process right now. We're kind of still trying games and seeing if it works and what works or doesn't work.
The thing is, you can also overwrite. So like your Raiden didn't work, but my Raiden works perfectly. So like you can actually overwrite that file again, and if you have the correct files, it'll work, and you won't have a double game or anything. It'll just copy over top of it.
They were saying in the chat, you once you put something on there, right now you can't delete it.
There's no deleting.
You could,
correct.
If you drop the same file over it, one that would potentially work in the future, it'll just overwrite it.
And that's what I've done. Like at first, like I couldn't get Galaga to work. Then when I figured it out and I got the right magic, you know, it works now. So like it's just a little bit of tinkering, and that's just because it's all so new, and it's amazing. I love it. It's great.
Now,
what an amazing, amazing thing.
We've spoke about this in private. I'm seeing it in the chat, and I really do agree. If this was the road that iArcade went, if they allowed this as well as doing what they were doing, I think that they would have taken over.
They
like
would have taken
the
over.
home arcade.
Usually,
Yeah.
We always knew it was like the best cabinet.
You're usually an extra.
And yeah, it's like if they just would have let this thing be unlocked, but still do their weekly game releases, or maybe focus on game releases that are ones that you're not going to be able to emulate.
At 6 a.m.
I think that would have been really successful, because people seem really happy, and it's almost like the community is promoting the iiRcade. Like everybody's so excited. Like, look what game I have working, that they're constantly posting and sharing. It seems to like reawakened the whole iiRcade community.
Don Juan called it. He said it's the greed factor. It's also the satisfaction of making something work that, like, it is fun to unlock games and figure out how to make them work.
Yeah, I have 2 X-Men on my cabinet. One works and one doesn't work, because I called the other file X-Men 2. For right now, I just know which one works. I could restore the cabinet and send over the games I want to, because I got a backup. So, there's options if it really bothers me.
Or you can even make one directory, like, where you experiment, and then don't just go to that directory, like, when you're searching for your games, because you can make as many directories as you want, like, for your files. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing.
When you add a game, you're just connecting your laptop up to the USB and just sliding a folder in, or once you have it all hooked up,
the way it works is you have to take a ROM, and then you basically rebuild it where it can play on the iiRcade, and then basically it pushes that file to the iiRcade.
Oh, very funny.
Then you go to the iiRcade and you select it, and it downloads it to the iiRcade, and it takes like a second. Like, you'll have that game, and once it's downloaded, it'll just be like, it takes a second, and then you have to reboot every time.
You do not press C. C will delete all your games.
Now, why do they have that there?
Yeah, don't press. I don't know.
Eventually, someone's
kind
going
of
to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. But you just have to be careful.
I have not tried restoring my backup file. No, I've not.
Yeah, I have every game that iiRcade ever released, so my backup took like an insanely long time.
It's the same for everyone.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Mine was longer. They're saying 6 hours. Mine was more like 10 or 12.
Nobody cares.
So the best thing to do is
background. I keep hearing a voice. Is Mr. Encoder in here?
Then again,
no, that's over by next.
Yeah, that's over.
I keep hearing a voice.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Nobody cares is what he said.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I say before I start the show every Friday. Then I hit live.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know I'm happy to see that the community's happy, that even though, with all the negative stuff that happened, with not being able to no more Friday games, seeing that everybody's enjoying that got this board, or being able to just add the games of their choice and still enjoy it. And then with Glenn's deck coming down the road, that's just gonna add a whole next level to it,
Anybody want to do Slime King?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that for sure. Got my pre-order in.
And the extra controls will enable more games, trackball games, spinner games. Stuff like Centipede, Tempest, games that are going to use those unique controls.
So you were probably at work, but I had a live stream today, Brad, where I talked about the time crisis, and then I just started sending ROMs over on using the app. And I had no plan. I was just like, let's see what happens. We'll just go live and we'll do this. And that's the Raiden file got stuck. It just got stuck. It wouldn't install.
Okay.
Yeah. So, oh well. We'll have to make another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Just make sure when you redo it, just have the exact same name, and it'll just right over top of it.
So let's say iiRcade was still in business, right? But this capability came out.
They would have done
Do you think
well.
it would have? Yeah. Do you think it would have had an effect on?
100%, 100%.
No,
Because we would have still had independent games. We'd still get stuff like Saturn and Donut Dodo and all the other cool games that were really great. Plus, we would have been able to sideload the games that we like.
They would have had to have made a profit on the cabinet. That would have been really, really important. And I'm sure they did it the regular price, but when they sold them cheaper, they probably didn't. But thinking about it is, if you were able to sideload games, it would have sold the console too, because look at what happened with the MVSX. Once everybody found out they could add all those games, everybody was buying the MVSX. So is what it is, right?
I also like the fact that, you know, we will have the ability to potentially now start purchasing games again from smaller developers. They put their games up, we can buy them and then put them on the iArcade.
Did you see you could legally buy Neo Geo games and put them on the iArcade?
I didn't.
Yeah, there's a post in I think it's iArcade mods where you could buy the Neo Geo ROMs officially and then send them over to your iArcade. It's like Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug 3, King of Fighters 98. What else was in there? It was a decent amount. Shock Troopers 2, I think, was there. I mean, it was a decent amount of top tier titles. I don't think they were originally meant to be on the iArcade, but you can legally buy them and you can put them on your iArcade. They're like $1.79 each.
Yeah, that's worth it. Yeah, I saw Cuddles under one of his new names that he changes his YouTube name every week. But it's like with this whole situation, I've been thinking about him. It's like, man, if he would have just like waited a few more weeks.
By the way, the Spider-Man game runs perfect.
And if he would have got this board,
his cab was skinned to that game.
Yeah, he could have gotten, well, a lot of the stuff that Cuddles always asked for was more stuff from Steam, but still, I think this would have been a great option for him. You know, instead he threw that thing in the trash.
He's always saying, "Oh, they need to get the cave. They need to get the cave shmups." Well, guess what? I got them all now, and I got Sega Spider-Man and a bunch of other great games. I mean, it's like
Dreamcast is coming. I think somebody got MVC2 Dreamcast version working, so Dreamcast is coming. Somebody was playing Sonic 2 Genesis on it. So there you go.
It's just a matter of time as people learn this system. There's just going to be more and more. You know,
we went through the whole phase where Gen 1 owners were upset because they felt like the gold owners were getting an advantage, and now look at how that's flipped.
The tables have flipped.
Like now everybody wants a Gen 1.
Well, it was about the sending guns because they couldn't use the sending guns, you know.
Now you can use the
sending guns. You can do everything, you know.
Well, I hear someone's gonna be donating their gold board to science, so hopefully that will solve the problem.
We'll see.
Time will tell.
See, I'm fine because I have both, and I'm happy just leaving the gold completely alone stock. And then the Gen 1 I'll mess around with. I'll change the control deck, and I'll put the mystery encoder.
I'm just gonna say this for people that are getting both Glenn's deck and the mystery encoder hack, they're gonna have the best of both worlds. Because right now I already have Glenn's gate switcher installed, so like I can play 4-way games perfectly. I can go from playing like Pac-Man to like something more modern and just hit a button and go from 4-way to 8-way. That's a nice upgrade to have.
Brad, I see Mystery Encoder in the chat room as well as
I'm hearing voices.
Other
I don't know if I just spent
great people. We're all hearing voices.
With these ROMs so much. I'm hearing voices. This sounds like Mystery Encoder, but
it's not.
I hear voices in
Calm
my
down,
head.
Brad.
They
it's okay.
talk to me.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So back to my segue, Brad. We have Mystery Encoder in the chat, as well as a bunch of other great people from the community. So why don't we take a few moments to say hi to everybody.
All right, you want me to do it? Okay, let's see. Hey, Goofy Foot, what's
No,
happening?
I want the voice that we hear in the background to do it.
I hear a voice in the background.
I hear it
That
too.
would be
It's-
awesome.
there's
I
more
would like
people-
the voice in the
Nick's
background.
is having
to do
a
it, 'cause
party over at
He
his
seems
house.
to chime in after every time I say something. So we got Ichabod Crane, Brooklyn Menace, MGP Games and Movies, Carl O, Sacro, Hidden Gems, Indie Retro Gamer, Andy's Game Room. Welcome to the show. The organization. Let's see here. Tony C, what's happening, Tony C? Good to see you. Goofy Foot, of course, who told me to wake up for the show. That's always a good thing to be conscious when the show is going on. Mitchell B, welcome to the show. Of course, Carl O is here. Let's see, MGK, Don Juan, Fago Thug 69. Made in Canada, welcome to the show. Mitchell B, welcome to the show. Biggie D.
Biggie D just showed up.
Yeah, Biggie D. Hey, look at this. I'm wearing the Biggie D. Look at my hat. See?
Arcade Gamers.
This is the Biggie D hat. Got from his merch store. Pretty cool. He always starts his videos by saying that. And let's see, we got Westside Ryan. Welcome to the show. Jeffrey Shaw. Jason. Is that Little Alien? Am I saying that right? Little Alien?
Yes.
Okay, we got the huge winner, luckiest man on earth, Rich Dello. Rolling down the street with a KI. Isn't
Rich
that right,
Rodello
Steph?
Yeah.
walked out of Steps Gaming live
He
stream
went
last
on,
night with a
Arcade
Killer
Talk
Instinct
And
cabinet.
swept up all the prizes.
You know
'cause
what
he
I-
was just
you know
winning
what I-
everything.
You know what
And
I did? I just used that StreamYard picker, and I just I don't care who wins.
I have
Whatever
a
it
few things to
says,
say about
that's
your
what
show
we're
from last
doing.
night. I'll get into that here in a second. But yeah, we also had Goofy Foot walked away with a Legends Mini.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good
And
people.
then a bunch of people who I have never one time in my life seen on a step show or any other show in
Fake
this
names?
community.
No.
They won everything
Alts and
else.
Fakes. Yeah, a bunch of alts and fakes names.
I don't know if it's alt and fakes, but I think there's people out there that they probably run searches, and when they see giveaway,
Yeah.
they just show up and they try to win prizes.
They have 20 accounts.
There was someone that won a cabinet. It was Bobo won the won the other cabinet, Steps.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
Outrun.
Bobo, yeah.
What a great prize. Well,
Yeah,
if they don't.
he lives near Bobby Vu. I told him just go pick it up.
Oh, that's all right. I guess that's good.
Yeah. Speaking of contests, Biggie D took a lot of flack for his contest being a little bit more challenging to actually get entered into. But someone that wins is actually there's someone that watches the show, which I think is good in a way.
Yeah.
That keeps it from just being some random person.
Yeah,
that
the alt
Is it-
account.
To
yeah.
understand
doesn't
Biggie
really
D's
care.
giveaway, you have to take a 1 week college course, and then
I hear you. There's a long document you had to read through. You had to follow all the steps. There was a certain time.
and if
had
you
to-
were born on a Tuesday, you need to hold 2 fingers up.
Dude, I wasn't doing that, man. I was anybody can join the stream. It's gonna be a random picker. Whoever wins. I don't care because of how much bullshit there was going on with these other giveaways. It's we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
you can't really,
Yeah.
you can't cheat that giveaway tool. Put the
And-
hashtag in and run it.
Yeah, that is a good tool.
But what Biggie was kind of covering himself for was anyone could you're just giving stuff away, right?
You
People
can make
win by
fake
the
accounts,
hashtag,
though.
and then all of a sudden
Someone can make 10
someone just contacts
People
you
do
on
that
your email saying,
in this
"Okay,
community.
this is me. I'm the guy that won the cabinet,"
Mhm.
and they snatched it away from someone else. So that's what Biggie was making sure that wasn't going to be able to happen.
Who remembers when Glenn gave away that new wave toys thing? It was a nightmare. It was he had to do it twice.
Everybody got with me. They all seem legit. They all have addresses. The only person that didn't give their real name was Goofy Foot. So Goofy Foot's the only suspect.
Because you are.
Now, Goofy Foot is.
Goofy.
We're all good. I don't
I'm-
care.
I'm believing from
Carried away in.
if memory serves me correctly, this is going to be his first Legends product, right? He doesn't have any Legend stuff.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
I think he has he doesn't have the pinball.
I am not sure.
I thought he had the pinball.
The Goofy Foot could be his real name. That's a pretty cool name.
Cool name.
Well, I was really, really happy to see Goofy Foot win.
Yeah.
I was super excited to see that Rich Wodello got the cabinet.
Dude, did
Well
you do
deserved.
already?
Like people that actually truly support your channel and not just show up for
Yeah.
giveaways.
That's what you want to see, in my opinion. Like when I watch a giveaway, that's what I like to see. So good job, Steps.
Hey, I think that there were people that definitely won that were definitely part of the community, and there's some people that who knows exactly where they came from. A lot of people from Canada, but I did advertise in the Canadian Arcade One Up fan page for the
Okay.
stream, and I said Canadians can enter. And I think a lot of Canadians from that post came over because they're like, "Oh my god, I can actually win, and I live in Canada."
There you
And
go.
so I had some winners from Canada.
Yeah, the
And
winner
you had
of the
big
base
prizes, too.
was said Canada in his name, so
Bobby,
I'm
Bobby
assuming
donated all those prizes,
they were
right?
from Canada.
Yeah, so
Yeah, where's my free prizes? I've never gotten any free
I'm
prizes.
sorry,
from
Rich
Bobby.
Odello, but
Bobby
your
mustn't
super
like
chat,
me.
your super
He
chat
gives
was
everyone else
awesome.
prizes to give away.
And I appreciate all that I have received, and all the people that watch and all the people don't. I don't care. It's it helps me though, so I'm not gonna complain, but it's all good. It's all good,
I'll tell you the one thing that I really would have liked to have won was the computer. The Dell
Yeah, that would
computer
be great to have
with,
that computer.
with all the games in it.
The build on it.
build
the
that he
Bobby
was talking
build.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Winning one of the cabinets would have been great too, but I just don't know where I would
I
have
got a
put it.
Hard Shield Cthulhu,
Mhm.
binoculars.
But that's cool. It seemed to go well. Next up with giveaways with Bobby Vu will be PD7, so look out
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
I've got
He's
binoculars.
never given me anything to give away, though. I think that's funny. He's just very selective.
You're too big now. He wants to help people get to 1,000.
He's
Even though
helping-
small.
whatever subs.
Yeah, the 1,000.
Yeah,
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 That's great,
You-
though.
you put in the work, Brad, and built up your channel.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he put something out when I had 800 subs, and then I got to 1,000, and then I had some shorts that got me there pretty quick.
Yeah, the wrestling short, right?
The wrestling short, but
Yeah.
that's over with. Now I getting subs off an Arcade One Up short. It's like not as many, but I'm still getting subs off of it. It's weird.
I'm surprised that didn't get the wrestling stuff is like so iffy on YouTube because
Yeah.
I love wrestling, but I used to go to like real extreme stuff like CZW, and I would and I videoed an event and cut together a video. This is like before I didn't really pay attention to YouTube as like subscribers or how many people watched it, but I do believe before they pulled the video, it was getting close to like 100,000 people had watched this video because I put together a nice edited video of some of the matches,
Goofy, nobody needs to know your name, man.
What?
Nobody needs to know your name. There was no crap. I think your name should be Goofy Foot. It's great.
Exactly. At this point, even when people tell me their actual name, I just go back to calling them what I'm used to calling them anyway. If Nix comes to me and he's like, yeah, my real name is James, I'm like, yeah, that's nice, Nix.
Yeah.
Just keep calling him Nix.
absolutely.
All right, are we ready to get to the first segment and one of my favorite segments of
Yes.
this show? Well, we're getting ready to start up some more game fight.
Game
And I'm telling you,
fight.
since we have like kicked this into final fight mode where these games are getting knocked out left and right, we are getting pretty close to the final game fight episode. And when that happens and there's just enough, I'm going to just dedicate one whole night to, it's just going to be all game fight finale.
Slaughter.
And
The
we're
Blitzkrieg.
gonna see
there's
we're gonna
none
see
left.
what happens.
See who survives.
But yeah,
That'll
the
be
win
fun. To have
the
just
wheel
only
is
game fight show.
dwindling down, and I'm ready to see what's about to happen tonight. Remember, If a game gets picked
Yo, dude, I have a
and it makes it through its fight, it is safe for the rest of the night. It can't get picked again.
yo,
If
dude,
a
I-
game
I-
loses the fight, it's permanently knocked out of the competition. Game over. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
This is Game Fight.
Does plus 4% damage.
Here we go.
All right.
With 4 more rounds of Game Fight. The dreaded wheel is up on the screen. And I'm ready to spin this thing. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do
Let's
it.
pick our first game. Stepping into the Game Fight arena tonight.
Cosmic Avenger.
Goodbye.
This is a good
Goodbye.
game. This game here takes.
It's
takes
Cosmic Avenger. What is this?
What's
the
it
game
still-
that
what's
that
it still
beat
doing
Dragon
here?
Breed steps?
Yes.
This is
All
a
right. Now
ColecoVision
this
game,
better
isn't it?
land on Truxton.
Oh,
All right, so Cosmic Avenger, the first game, stepping into the ring tonight. Let's see the game that it's going up against. Right on the line.
Earth
It is
Defense
Earth.
Force.
One of my
Defense
favorites.
Force.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, well, the last
go.
time.
Public service announcement: be ready for the volume spike when Cosmic Avenger comes on. This is the
Yeah,
one that
hold
had
your
the
ears.
crazy. This is the one that had the crazy loud volume. So if you have headphones on, maybe turn them down just a little bit.
Yep, I'm doing it now.
If you guys are starting to pay taxes,
All right, so here we go. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage
Yes.
of this classic from the ColecoVision, Cosmic Avenger.
Fight.
It's a classic.
bit of a scramble type feel to it.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to play this over like Cave Shmups? I mean, this is what the iiRcade was for. This is.
Now, as you can notice, it does not smoothly scroll like the games we are used to nowadays. And there was a reason for that, because the ColecoVision just was not capable of doing that.
It's like struggling to win this game.
It's not. No, it's not even struggling. This is how it ran
Yeah, I know.
on the
That's
ColecoVision.
what I'm saying, like the ColecoVision was struggling.
Because
The arcade games would scroll smoothly. Homework games at this time.
I guess the way to think about it is you're almost seeing like constant still pictures slowly moving.
Like
Instead of it actually scrolling.
stop motion
very
photography.
Yeah.
It's like what you're watching is like one of those Ray Harryhausen dinosaur movies with a video game. The arcade version is much better. Mikey J is right.
I'll have to check out the arcade version. 'Cause I grew up on this version, so this was all I knew.
Yeah. It's still me. This is like the poor man's Scramble. You know, Scramble was way better than this. Scramble was the game.
This game's a period piece.
Yeah, it is.
It's stated.
This is so reminiscent of Scramble.
I
have
think this
Scramble
game's
right
available
now.
on I think
This is a game you gotta put down.
on the AARP website.
Oh, that piercing noise.
Yeah, this sound.
It's like taking a hearing test. You hear the ping sound?
Put your left hand up if it's coming from your left ear. And this is why people hated iiRcade and were trolling it. I mean, like, honestly. Going back to Brooklyn's conversation. I mean, if we could have sideloaded some things, you know, we wouldn't have cared if they released this.
Ugh.
All right,
Get
that's
that
Brooklyn,
phone
perfect.
off the
this
screen.
Brooklyn. Why are there two
Sorry.
eyes in the iiRcade name? Westside Ryan wants to know, why are there two eyes? I always thought it was kind of like the Wii did that too, with the,
Yeah.
the double eyes. It's
Yeah.
like me and you, right? Like we.
It kind of just by doing that, really, in a way,
More
it just creates a
inclusive.
logo, because they also used it by itself, just the two eyes, and it becomes something that you're familiar with, and just by looking at those two orange eyes, you know it's iiRcade.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Cosmic Avenger going up against this one. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Earth Defense Force.
Westside Ryan says it also created a lot of confusion for a lot of people. The double eyes, maybe.
Maybe on how to pronounce it.
How to pronounce it? Is it iiRcade or iiRcade? I always thought it was great. So when CT Jason came out with the video with the pirate and
Yeah.
how to pronounce iiRcade video, I always thought that was a really great video. Shout out to CT Jason.
Even on early videos right from iiRcade, they
kept
would call it
switching.
the iiRcade, and
They
then
kept
they
going back
started.
and forth.
Yeah, they changed it. So I guess you can call it whichever one you're more comfortable with.
Whatever you
I
want.
did start out in my earlier shows calling it the iiRcade, but then I just dropped it. I got tired of saying II.
Yeah, iiRcade sounds better than II.
Yeah,
I
it
sound
sounds
like a
way
pirate. I mean, I don't want to sound like a pirate, man.
Listen to
And
this
Jason
soundtrack.
says Soylent Green is people. Yes, it is.
This is an excellent soundtrack. Love this game. Just for the soundtrack
From my
alone.
understanding, though, of the II, it was like me and you, and that's why the name we, like the double eyes. It was
Yeah,
me,
well, absolutely.
Me and you, like us together.
Should have just been iiRcade. iiRcade.
Oh, Don Juan, thank you. Yes, Earth Defense Force is a million times better.
And they also didn't put the A in arcade, just the big R.
Yeah, an R arcade.
It's just a way of creating a
Name brand,
logo.
you know?
Yeah, creating your custom name brand.
If they would have just called it iiRcade with one I, everyone would have said they were copying iPhone, Apple. They've been copying Apple.
So the chat room is busy voting just in case the four of us cannot agree.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't pick Cosmic Avenger?
Ha! Thanks, Owen. It's a fun game.
Yeah, great music track on that game. I'm here. I'm ready to vote. I think it's an easy one. Sometimes in game fight, it's just kind of luck of the wheel. And I think the wheel tonight is easily in favor of Earth Defense Force. That's my pick. Let's bring in Papa Brad.
Yeah, you know, Cosmic Avenger is just a real classic, but I'm going to have to go with Earth Defense Force.
Okay. Bring
Choice.
in
Earth Defense Force, like that. It's a no-brainer.
no-brainer and
No-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Steps.
We already know what I'm picking. It's Earth Defense Force.
Like.
Okay, we have a
Last-
unanimous.
So just like that, we all agreed finally on
Can
something.
we celebrate we never have to hear that music again or see that game again? Can we
You're the one
celebrate?
that voted for it over whatever.
It was just for fun.
That's
Beefies
That's right.
hurt.
Good riddance.
Good
Cosmic
riddance,
Avenger.
Cosmic Aven-
Game over.
We
That was nice.
say goodbye to Cosmic Avenger. I'm removing it off the wheel.
Yes. Goodbye.
It's gone. All right. And we're ready to spin and pick our next two games?
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's do
Here we
it.
go. Remember, Earth Defense Force is now safe for the rest of the evening. You could take a break. But as for the rest of the games, one of them's about to step into the game fight arena. It looks like it might be Twin Hawk. It is Twin Hawk. Stepping into the game fight arena, let's spin the wheel again and see the game going up against Twin Hawk. Side Battler won its fight last week. Let's see if we could do the same tonight against this game. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Twin Hawk. Twin Hawk.
Right on, Twin
And
Hawk.
Hawk.
Going up against this one's, these two games are completely different from each other. Let's see which one pulls out the win tonight.
All right,
This one is Cybadler. Check this one out.
Very nice.
Two totally
Wow.
different types of shoot 'em ups.
Two great games.
It was funny. I forgot to stop the poll for the chat room, and when I stopped it on the last one, the vote came in 50-50
Yeah.
Yeah, I
on
think
Earth Defense Force.
people were
That's
duplicate
Cosmic
voting,
Avenger.
probably.
Well, it
But
wouldn't have mattered. See, so if we didn't agree, what would have happened there is both of those games would have remained in the competition.
Wow.
Mhm.
Cosmic
We
Avenger
did
would
agree,
still be
though.
safe.
Cosmic Avenger needed to go.
What
do you think on
Cosmic
these
Avenger
two
was
games?
taken out to pasture and
This is
executed.
tough, man, because they're both so different.
Yeah, they are.
And
Both really good.
Cybadler is so unique, but like Twin Hawk is classic Toplin.
Actually, it was released by Taito.
Oh, it was. It looks like
Yes,
Toplin,
but it was
what-
actually developed by Toplin, but it was actually released in
Oh.
arcades. It's one of the only Toplin games that was released as a different arcade company releasing
I was
it.
gonna say that thing.
Isn't that
reeks of
crazy?
Top- that
Yeah,
thing
it's totally a
reeks of
Toplin game. Yeah.
If I was gonna sit down and play one of them right now, that's what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna go with Twin Hawk. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to give the same answer as you, Steps. If I had to sit down right now and play one, I would go with Cybadler.
Cool.
Wow.
And absolutely, Side Battler is just it's got all the action, everything you're looking for. Soundtrack, it got all the bells and whistles. Side Battler all the way.
It's got some really useful stuff on it.
Side Battler. Wow.
Brad.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Twin Hawk. I mean, it's a Toplin game. Basically, it was designed by the people that made all the, a lot of the great Toplin games. I do like the mechanic of having the planes fly in for your bomb mechanic. I think it's really unique in this game as opposed to just the bomb.
Mhm.
But I would probably I like both games a lot, but I think Twin Hawk to me just is something I enjoy more. So I would say Twin Hawk would be my vote.
All right. Well, we didn't agree. It's 50-50 split here for Twin Hawk and Side Battler. So let's see what the chat room voted as I end the poll by 66% of the vote. Wow, this is rough, but we have to say goodbye to Side Battler. It's game over for Side Battler.
Game over.
R.I.P. Side Battler. That was a game that another one I thought was going to go pretty far in this competition.
Same here.
All right, this is getting interesting now as I bring the wheel back up on screen and spin to pick our next fighter.
It's getting out. I can read all the names.
It's Dogging.
Be a tough one to beat.
Get ready for some loud
That's what
music.
I'm saying.
Loud music. Loud
Tough one to
music.
beat. Loud music.
Let's see the game going up against Dogging. It better be a good one.
Trucks.
It might be Trucks now.
Oh, it's gonna be trucks.
It is Trucks.
That's got her wish. That's got her wish.
Wow, this is going to be a game fight. We have
Wow,
Like,
these are two
two of the top
headliners.
dogs
This is headliner match
from the
here.
arcade shoot 'em up category going up
Yeah,
against
no
each
dogs
other
in
right
those
now.
two.
And Mecha 9's still on this list too.
Yes, everybody, you're going to want to pay close attention to this one. And let's pick the best game out of these two. Leave your feelings out of it. Let's just watch the gameplay
Yeah.
and pick which one you think is the better game.
I better pop a Valium.
Let's check out, because one of them's going. We can't stop that.
This is the lose-lose.
So here we go. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Dogging. Wow.
Wow.
That's
Mhm.
Doggune going up against this one. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage
game.
of Truxton. All right, that's Truxton.
Wow. Two great
Brad.
games.
Mhm.
Two great
Yeah.
games. Love both those games, honestly.
What do you think, Brad, after watching those two?
I mean, I can only think one thing. I mean, there's no way you don't pick Truxton. Truxton is S tier shmup. It rewards skilled playing. I mean, the music, the soundtrack. I could listen to the music in Truxton by itself without even playing the game. I mean, that's awesome. The only other game that's Gyrus is like that too. I could just listen to the soundtrack because it's that good, you know. But I mean, I love both games. So I mean, one game's going to lose, one game's going to win, but these are both winners in my book.
So you're
That's my
picking
opinion.
Truxton.
I'm picking Truxton 100%.
All right. I definitely agree with Brad on the sound. I'll give the sound like easily to Truxton. I'd rather have that sound than the sound from Dog Unit, but Dog Unit, everything else it does, I think it amps it up to another level. Like just the colors, all of the different weapons and how vibrant like the different lasers are, the different coloring, the huge like completely screen filling bosses, and all of the details that they put into all of the characters. I think it kind of takes what Truxton does and it amps it up. And it's a pretty difficult game on its own.
It's
So,
got those
out of
crazy bullets. That one bullet where it's like
Yeah.
a laser and it shoots like the Omega beam, you know, from Darkseid.
But that might work for you in some areas, but it's not going to work in others. So you kind of really have to learn
Yeah.
like what's the best weapon to pick up and power up and stick with for certain
The
scenarios.
colors are really cool.
Same thing in
too.
Truxton.
And this game was really the precursor to Batsugan. I mean, Batsugan would have never happened. Like if you look at some of the greatest things about Batsugan, you see them emerge in this game, you know. And I still like Batsugan even more, but this definitely a lot from this was lifted into their final game. So
For me voting, I'm voting in terms of retro games. I think Dog Unit just really stepped it up in like every aspect of the game, the weapons, the giant bosses, all the different colors, the details. So I'm giving that one to Dog Unit.
Okay. So yeah, Brad's right. It's really hard. I have both these games. I legally purchased both these games.
Is that like a new thing that we have to say
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
disclaimer. We legally purchased these
I
games.
can show you my
I did.
receipt for the game.
I could. Anyway.
Let me go to the store and pull my receipt. Oh, I can't.
Okay. So I play Dog Unit a lot more than I play Truxton. I really do. I like the music. It's a lot more colorful. However, if I look at it and I say which one has better gameplay, I have to give it to Truxton. It's Truxton. Truxton wins. That's
Truxton
it.
has a cleaner look when you're playing the game. And watching it from the outside as someone, if you've never played it before, just looking at it, you might, well, there's not really that much, and there's not that many enemies. There's a lot of space for me to move, but so you don't realize just how difficult that game and the challenge that it's going to put up against you until you actually try to play it.
It is easier though to finish Dog Unit than to finish Truxton. I mean,
Yeah.
if you finish Truxton, you've accomplished something. I mean, Dog Unit, if you have two players coining through it,
I think Dog Unit is harder, but I like the music better in Dog Unit. I like it a lot better than music. It's great, but
Brooklyn,
the
what's
gameplay is.
Well, I could sometimes get through the entire first level on Dog Unit on one quarter, but I can't do that on Truxton. That game Truxton is just way
Isn't
too
that the
hard.
game where when you play multiplayer, you can kind of make one giant robot and team up the robots? Is that the
Well,
one?
one person becomes a robot towards the end, but what you can do is you can merge the ships together, and one person takes over both players
and gets the
with
giant
a more
robot.
powerful ship.
I always love that. That was a really
That
cool
was
thing
cool.
they did. I don't know of any other game that does that, but that was a cool thing they did at Dog Unit.
Yeah. Nix, have you played both of these games?
Yes, I have, and I'm gonna have to give the edge to Dog Unit for sure.
Right.
Just echoing what you were talking about the game. Yeah, it just offers a little bit more than Truxton, and yeah.
So I am going to end the poll because we didn't agree, and we're gonna have to say goodbye to one of these games tonight. And this is going to be left up to the chat room, and they have made a very, very clear decision and made their message heard because they gave it to Truxton with 82%. Like it wasn't even close.
That's a landslide.
So
landslide would be 100%.
That is true.
Yeah,
100% would be a landslide.
that's up there from some of the other votes I've seen. Like
You also got to think about it this way, like when people got really excited about certain games on the iiRcade, Truxton was probably one of the games that got people involved in the iiRcade more than like almost any other title.
Yeah.
And why was that? Because so many people, like, people had played Truxton on what, their Genesis or something?
A lot of people had never really experienced it though. It brought it attention. Like it was always a great shmup, but a lot of people never played it. So I think just people got a chance to play it. The game
never
Wasn't there an
played it
easier
before.
version for home consoles that I know I never played?
Genesis had it.
Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might have been. I think it was on PC Engine as well as Tatsujin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, Dogyun. I know one of Michael's favorite games in the shoot 'em up category on the iiRcade, and
That's
definitely
tough.
one
Those
of
are
mine.
two good games.
But it
Well,
doesn't matter. We
doesn't
didn't
matter.
agree. Chat room stole the vote. It's game over for Dogyun.
Game over.
I want to use my bring back a title right now.
Uh-huh.
Don't think that can't happen.
Veto
Bring back a
power.
title.
Dragon
Phone a
Dragon
friend.
Reed.
Phone a friend.
Wow.
50-50.
All right, you ready to pick our last two games stepping into the Game Fight Arena tonight? Remember, if a game was already picked and it gets picked again, we're going to spin the wheel again because
Or if it's been eliminated.
you already fought tonight, you can take a break. Here we go. Picking two more games for our last fight in the Game Fight Arena tonight. Let's see what we got. It's going to be Strikers 1945.
That's a good one.
Strikers
That is a good
1945
one.
plus was knocked out of the competition.
That is a
Don't
good
be
one.
Samurai Aces.
Strikers 1945 is a great game.
Samurai
Let's see
Ace is
the
a good
game
game, too.
stepping into the Game
A lot of
Fight
good
Arena and
games
go up
left.
against Strikers 1945 plus.
Defense Force.
Spin again.
And again.
Are you kidding?
Ashley. What's the answer? Is Ashley again or Defense Force?
There you go. Let's
That
mix
was
this
a
up.
double. Yeah, let's mix that up.
Spin it again.
It's truly random. No, Batsugan hasn't went. That's right.
Batsugan. SP. Going up against
Wow.
Strikers 1945 plus.
Man, it's
Two
been
great
heavyweight
games.
versus heavyweight.
Yeah.
This is the night
Well,
to tune in. These are the best of the best going against each other.
the wheels
These are both
dwindling
end of
down.
games.
But good games. When I see two great games picked, we know we're going to be saying goodbye to one of them tonight. Let's see what happens. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage. Strikers 1945. Strikers 1945 plus going up against this one. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Batsugan SP. There we go. Strikers 1945 plus against Batsugan SP. Nix, your center screen. What do you think after watching those two games?
It's definitely gonna be 1945 Strikers. It's classic. Shoot 'em up. Played many 1945 type S games in my day, and it's a personal favorite. So that's gonna be my pick. Absolutely.
Steps?
Well, here's the thing. 1945, good game. But Batsugan's one of my favorite shmups of all time. There's no cave shmups without Batsugan. Batsugan is what started it all. Batsugan.
Oh, yeah.
Batsugan.
Right.
Well said.
I almost don't even know which one to pick. I just like 50-50 because
Yeah.
Strikers 1945 plus is one of those 1945 and 1945 plus are games that play so smooth when you play them. Like you could just feel the difference of those over most shoot 'em ups. When you hit the button, it just reacts. It's just got a certain feel to it that I really like. I would say the same thing with Batsugan. And Batsugan, I love building up my weaponry to the point where it's just like devastating. It's the entire screen.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they're both so different. One, I would say, has more of a sci-fi feel to it. Well, they kind of both have a sci-fi because you do have planes transforming into robots.
Yeah.
And I'm so 50-50, but I've played more of Batsugan, so I'm just going to give it a Batsugan. Brad.
I mean, come on. It's Toplin's final shmup. It's a masterpiece. It's another S tier must play shmup. I mean, as much as I love Strikers because I did beat Kongs of Russ on the Friday night arcade show, I whooped him. He thought he was going to beat me. Played it live and lost. So I almost want to pick Strikers, but
He's on his high level.
yeah, I'm on my high horse. Whoever that is in the background, I would like to say
Brad's losing. It's someone playing games in the background.
I have a voice in my headphones.
No, we all hear it. There's
Okay.
more people gaming over by Nick's.
Yeah.
So you're hearing their
okay.
conversation as well.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna pick Batsugan.
All right. Well, because of Nick's, we didn't agree, so I'm gonna end the poll. The chat room's gonna steal this one, and it kind of close with 60% of the vote. They agreed with the three of us. They also gave it to Batsugan SP, which means it's also tonight. Game over for Strikers 1945 plus.
Game over.
Why wouldn't
What
you want to have one of these?
Night
Look at this.
game fight.
Beautiful. Look at that embroidered Friday night arcade show hat.
Yeah, they're $12 for those hats.
Well, look at this embroidered. Cool.
That, and if you can find the elusive shill hat, it's hidden somewhere in my store.
Yeah. This is the
Well,
one.
what
This
a
is-
night,
this
man.
is-
We
this
lost a
is
lot
hard.
of good games tonight. Yeah,
Still
there's the
have
shill
it.
hat.
Do you still have the show hat on there anymore?
Yeah.
Is there still
I
a
do.
show hat?
Hmm.
The show hat was cool.
And the shirts are the exact same quality as if you bought a shirt from iiRcade. Same brand, same everything. It's all good stuff, but it's reduced prices. Everything is just that.
You're not
Cool.
making anything on the hat.
No,
It's just,
I don't try to
for-
make anything
just
on
for fun.
hats and shirts.
Yeah.
I
no
just
one does.
design them and put them out there.
Do you have a
Yeah.
shirt that says I'm 58 years old?
Not yet, but I can make one. But that one's going to be extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Do
That
a
one
limited
comes.
run.
That one comes with a fragrance.
Yeah, it's like a scratch and sniff shirt.
A scratch and sniff shirt.
Well, what a night of game fight.
Wow.
Like, we really said goodbye to a lot of good games tonight.
It was like the battle of the heavyweights. Like we saw a lot of games that would have made it to the end go like games that would have probably ended up at the end if they weren't going against each other, you know?
We're getting close here. The way it's looking with the wheel is next week. We'll definitely do a few more rounds here on the show. And then I think the week after that, it's going to
Do a
be
only game fight show.
just the game fight finale.
Blow it
Yeah, the
out.
whole thing. And we'll crown a winner.
And the winning game gets to be sideloaded for free onto the iiRcade. Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready to play some games. We're going to start off tonight once we leave the game fight arena with Violence Fight
Let's fight.
on Legends Ultimate. So everyone can get that one ready. And tomorrow night on this channel, I'll be back live again, this time doing a live broadcast of the Ichabod Crane Show,
Awesome.
episode 7.
Awesome.
I'll be
are
back.
we gonna have synchronized beer popping?
I
That
don't
is
know.
a highlight of
We-
the show.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. The show still will be on Ichabod's show. He will do his normal upload, but he has requested that we do something different tomorrow night so you can have live chat interaction. So as we're filming the show, we will be streaming it live right here on my channel. So look
cool.
out for that sometime tomorrow night. All right, everybody ready to play some games?
Getting there. Yep.
Everyone has a few minutes to get ready. We'll be back in 20 seconds. All right, we are back. It looks like they're all getting their Legends Ultimates ready to play. If you also want to play along at home, tonight's first 1/4 challenge is Violence Fight. This is different. We're doing a 1/4 challenge in a fighting game. And actually, this is a Taito fighting game as well. One that I've probably, the first time I ever tried it was tonight.
Yeah, I've never
And so
played it.
I don't even know how to play the thing.
I've never
Who's going to be
played it.
going first tonight?
I would like someone to
I'm
play
gonna
it before me so I
choose-
can see some what it looks like.
Okay. So which screen is Nick's in? I'm gonna put Nick's full screen. Nick's is gonna go first, and if you want, play along at home. Fire up Violence Fight, and see if you can beat us. 1 quarter only. Whatever happens, happens. Nick's will be going up first, followed by Papa Brad, then Steps Gaming, and then we'll see what I can do. I think this is a natural competition for Steps, but we will see what happens. None of us have really ever played this game. This is the 1 quarter challenge.
Get your quarters ready. Legends Ultimate.
All right, so we have Nick's full screen.
I love that. It feels like you're going into the game. I love the way you do that, and it pans into it. That is so cinematic. Makes me get hyped.
Be Lick Joe.
Games. Lick Joe. Not the best name for a fighter. He must be a wrestling character. It looks like he was doing like a drop kick, huh? He's got a nice mullet. He's rocking that mullet.
No.
Look at these effects. The like Batman sounds. Bagoon. Whoever made this game was a leg man. There's lots of legs.
Did he
There's
win?
So many legs in this game. This is the most leg I've ever seen in a game. Like everywhere, there's legs. What is she doing on that crate? Go up, go up.
It's kind of cool, like where they have it where you kind of walk around.
Yeah, it's kind of like an arena. Kind of like pit fighters, but not really.
Drop kicked him.
Drop kicked him. The wrestling moves. The mullet wins. Don't mess with the mullet.
It's like an out of shape fighter.
I know. He's a wrestler though. Look at this. Look at this graphic.
Big boy.
It's like, where's all the button pressing going on? He's not even fighting. It must be Steps practicing in the background.
Oh, Steps is playing. He's getting an extra play. Look at the Twin Towers in the background.
Yeah, awesome. I love that.
Isn't that cool? Huh? Now that's nostalgia. Very cool. I wonder what year this game was made. I'm going to go look real quick. Is it called Violence Fight?
Yeah, Violence Fight.
Let me look it up.
Oh,
Never played it.
It's like it's 1989
fighting arcade game developed
89. Wow.
By Taito. Was also released for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox and Windows. What?
Carl has a decent score. He's beating Nick's score right now.
As the attract screen explains, which the English localization has a poor I'm reading off of Wikipedia, so has a poor translation of the original Japanese. game takes place during the early 1950s in the
We
United
just snuck that one
States,
out.
where an undergrad tournament known as Violence Fight has become very popular among criminal underworld. Interesting. That's an interesting concept for a game.
Now see that POW meter building up. Wonder how you use that.
The goal is to become the #1 quarreler.
Yeah, you got me.
All right, so Nix is ending with a score. No, do you still have another fight?
No.
So 415-800. Good score. Not good enough to beat Carl O's score.
Yeah.
I would have been
Bring
practicing.
in Papa Brad. Brad, are you ready?
Alrighty, let's rock this thing. Let's see what this thing's about. Okay, hold on.
How you played it, Brad?
I have never played this. This is my very first experience with Violence Fight. So let's see what this mug's about.
It's a little frustrating. It's a 2-button fighter.
2-button fighter.
No, it's not. It's 3.
3, yeah, the third button does
I'm gonna
something.
pick the Bruce Lee wannabe.
You have punch, kick, and jump.
You figure out what the
giving us a
buttons
little
are.
sound
Dash
here.
and Punch. Wow, getting punched in the face. I'm good at that.
If you
What kind
press
of move?
if you press A and B at the same time, it does a special
Look
too.
at that move. He's got the praying mantis attack.
Yeah.
Are you with the yellow pants?
No, I'm the guy with the
Oh, the orange
getting his-
jumpsuit.
whooped.
Brad, fresh from prison, wearing his orange
fu.
jumpsuits, coming in, doing the hand slaps.
Wow. Actual environmental damage in 1989. Pretty impressive.
Oh,
Damn,
it's not going good.
definitely not.
That's it for me.
Bobby,
That
I
it?
can't see myself
I
playing
think
this
I'll
game.
stick with Street Fighter Alpha.
So we don't even need to put Brad's score up because he came nowhere close. Next. Tony C.
Am I out?
And this score is legit. He's destroying everyone with 776,230.
Was Brad playing a second time?
I think he's just playing for fun now.
Oh, okay.
Brad, you're not still going,
I didn't
right?
put in another quarter, did I?
No, you just there's rounds. There's rounds.
Maybe you just lost one fight.
Rounds.
Okay,
Yeah,
Brad's
No,
not
I'm
even done
dead
yet.
Y'all putting me out before I'm even out.
Because I asked if it was, you said it was over, and I was wondering, yeah, because you
I'm
got
trying
to
to
lose 2
figure out
fights
what's
to
even
lose.
going on. These controls are so wonky. He's got this limp wrist attack. I mean, look at that attack. What is that? It's like it looks like it would break your hand.
He's doing the crane.
It's like it's ridiculous. This is like the worst playing fighter I think I've played.
Oh, there's worse.
Okay, I'm sure there's worse, but
I mean, Battle K Road's pretty bad.
I can just punch this guy and like I'm doing better just doing that. We hit him with the special limp wrist attack.
To be honest, I'm surprised this game wasn't on the iiRcade officially.
Yeah, this would be the kind of fighter they would get. I'll stick with Street Fighter.
It would have
Alpha
definitely fit in pretty well with the other fighters.
too. Yeah, it would have fit right in. Look at that. I'm doing good. 170, 160.
This one is on the eGret Mini 2 as well. All right, so Brad made a comeback and is moving on.
Lee Chen versus
Ben Smith.
Ben Smith. Fight.
Man, it's hard for me to even call this because it's.
It's like, I just want to see him do the limp wrist attack. I'm just going to keep spamming it because it's so funny to look at.
And Ben Smith avoids the limp wrist attack.
Ooh, he has a special. You saw his speed attack.
That fist like going 100 times. They stole that from Street Fighter.
The Goon!
Breakers was like one of the 2 good fighting games on the iiRcade. There was 2 good fighting games, and the other ones were like this, basically.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Pulling out a move. Look at the Twin Towers.
How are you
Score
fighting in
point.
dance shoes? Look at
know.
Ben Smith. He's wearing slippers.
This is why everybody wanted Virtua Fighter so bad, you know?
Oh, I guess they're boots. Just the graphics.
Limp wrist attack. Limp wrist attack. Limp wrist attack.
I thought those were his bare legs.
this praying mantis punch is so ridiculous looking. I'm just gonna keep spamming that because this is so fun to look at. Ooh, this move here. This move. He's tumbling away. Tumbling away.
What kind of name is Violence Fight?
This game makes me want to commit real violence. Well, the person that made it.
It's like you don't even get a different background animation. It's like the same picture of the last one. And they wonder why people love Street Fighter so much.
Everyone tried to cash in.
Yeah. Oh, a
Bonus.
tiger!
Yeah,
A tiger! Tiger! Limp
right,
wrist
now we're
attack!
talking.
Limp wrist attack! How do I even get him? Look, he's just standing there waiting. It's like, come get me.
Jim Lee has entered the tiger at the Barnum and Bailey Circus for the fight of a lifetime.
He's going to try
That's right.
tumbling. He's
This
tumbling
is
his way out of it.
1989, people, where violence against
Classic.
animals in the arcade is
Classic.
perfectly fine.
Classic.
Tiger's frames of animation are terrible. He
Well, I'm going to lose. The tiger's got me.
got you.
Bonus stage is over. You've lost to the tiger.
Well,
Now take on
good
the
news.
Brad
Joe.
made a comeback. Brad is right now in the lead.
Dude, I'm good at mashing buttons. Like, this is my kind of game here. No skill, just randomly press. Limp wrist attack. Limp wrist attack. Look at this. The attacks are so funny. Cocoon. Woo, wah, woo, wah. Oh, he got me in the corner. Limp wrist is way out of there. Wow.
Brad is beating everybody, even anyone that's posted their score in the chat room.
Almost won that one.
You still on 1/4?
This wrestler's got some skills. I'm just gonna keep doing the tumble move. Tumble,
Yeah, that
tumble
move you're
tumble
doing-
away, Bruce.
He has no
Tumble.
answer.
Tumble. Ooh. That's something you can't do in Street Fighter. You can't just use the same move over and over and beat the character.
You can if you're fighting me.
That's how broken this is. Like it literally did not know how to break that. All I did was keep doing the tumbling move. Get ready to fight. Let's try it. Let's see if it works again. I'm just curious. Oh no, he's countering. He's countering. He's on to my ways. He's caught my tricks.
He
Lip
figured
wrist
you
attack.
out.
Lip wrist attack. Ooh, he's getting me. He's getting me. Ooh.
Did that say
This
dog
might be
noon?
this might be the end. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm ducking. Oof. This is the
Dog
end,
noon?
I think.
It's down to this fight.
That's
Did
it.
he flip you off?
Look, he gave me the bird. That's it. 998,580.
Did you lose?
Yeah, I'm done. Because I'd have to put in another coin.
998580.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, good score.
Everybody
man,
was
just-
kung fu fighting.
Yep. Just spam them
Oh,
attacks, man.
Steps, are you ready?
Sure.
Do you think you can beat 998580?
No
Yeah,
idea. We're gonna see
I
what
already
I have
happens.
faith. I have faith. Steps.
We're gonna see what happens.
And I
All
was
right.
pressing. I was holding back, so
Oh,
maybe
it's
there is a
under.
block mechanic of some sort.
We're gonna go with limp wrist attack, dude. Li Chen. All right.
The limp wrist, kung fu fighter.
Well, Sacro ordered both the shill and the Friday night arcade show hat.
Awesome.
Oh,
They
man.
are very good quality.
They're excellent quality. Yeah, they're great hats.
Steps playing more dynamic, using moving
Yeah,
around.
she's using strategy.
Yeah,
what
I don't
she's
know
doing.
about that. I'm trying to figure out how to play with this guy.
Sometimes strategy,
She's-
making it
she's
look good
still
doesn't work.
Unleashing the deadly bent wrist attack.
Well, the
What
trick
is
is
this
to
guy's
use this
name again?
is to try to get
What
those
is his name?
pulled off because they do the most damage. But they're slower attack.
Li Chen.
Time it.
Li Chen. Don't mess with Li Chen.
Oh,
It looks like I was pretty. It looks like there are 4 different people you fight. So I wonder if there was a boss after that.
There was. I was just playing them.
Is there an M boss?
Yeah, freaking hey, bald guy.
Okay, cool. So I almost made it to the boss.
Yeah, it was the next fight.
This would be a game like you could probably just play with a few quarters and finish it. Depending on how hard the boss is. Ooh, a throw. We see something new.
what? They didn't finish
Almost-
him.
I almost
I
got-
can't finish this
Li
guy
Chen
for the
did a
life of
throw.
me.
I
What
just
the
went
hell?
over 1.75 million on my second quarter.
Yep.
So with the character Steps picked and Papa Brad picked this ninja guy, his kicks are the strongest. If you look at the
He's a
stats,
kicker.
yeah, he's a kicker.
Yeah,
his
the
punches.
tumble kick was good because that
There I
one
was.
It's
time I used
difficult
that.
to pull off, right?
Yeah.
The kick, and it has to hit a
kick.
certain way.
Oh, that's right. Kick is the other button. That's why.
Fago Thug says the first box was a tiger, the second boss is a flamingo, then a hippo. I don't believe you, Fago Thug. I think you're joshing.
Finish him up. There you go. Boom.
There you go, boom. Steps is showing how it's done, making quick work of the first enemy. Quick work. This is the leg stage. It's the well known that the person they were a fan of legs and short skirts.
Now, I will warn everybody, I am up next, and I am not known for my fighting game skills, but we'll see.
I
we'll
don't think you
find
need
out.
him.
You might be surprised. This is definitely a game you can probably spam it pretty good. Get pretty far.
This is that game like you go to the rental store and have nothing left. And you're like, damn it, I guess I'll take this one.
It's all about time and space with this one. You got to kind of time your shots, try to get them in.
It is cool. And the thing about this game, it is an included game. It's not like you really bought it. And it's sometimes just on the ad games.
Look at that. Boom.
Look at that. The spin, the flying, the somersault kick attack.
Same here. Same here. And hard modes will not get my big buttons.
Is Mystery Encoder going to make this game work?
Yeah, this is one we definitely need on iiRcade. This is an iiRcade game. I'm gonna port this ROM later tonight. First thing I'm gonna do. Yeah, tomorrow I'll stream it. I wonder if it runs. It runs so choppy. I wonder if it does run smoother in the arcade. Somehow I doubt it, though. I think that's probably the way this game was.
No, I think this is the game the way it is. It's just how it's
Yeah.
you're supposed to play
It's
it.
just the way it is. It's like a
Because the power meter is with your special attack delivers.
Carlos says the game has pinball levels of scoring. Mm-hmm. Got big scores.
Oh, it can get up there. Absolutely, keep beating opponents. Your fight money keeps going up.
Wow, Steps is getting close to taking the lead.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh,
I'm
we
not
got the
surprised.
tiger.
Not surprised. Let's
It's
see.
the
Let's see
eye
if
of
she
the
has the
tiger.
eye
It's
of the
thrill
tiger.
of the
Beat
fight.
my second quarter score.
Oh, damn.
Dun dun dun.
Tiger.
Dun
This
dun
tiger
dun.
is vicious.
You won't lose a quarter here. This is just for a special bonus. If you beat the tiger, you get to power up either your punch or your kick.
Ooh, I want to see someone beat the tiger.
Tiger doesn't.
It's like,
really-
how do you do a
Lick
low
Joe,
kick?
Lick
I
Joe,
can't
I think
even
is the
kick it.
best one to.
All the
yeah.
kicks miss steps. See, that's what I did
Yeah,
too.
certain characters can't beat this
All the
damn
kicks
tiger.
miss. Like they're too
Yeah.
high.
I've beaten him with Lick Joe.
Well, Lick Joe can beat him.
Oh yeah, I have. I've done it. I can't with the other characters because they don't have that.
Why
This
is
is
his
Lick
name
Joe.
Lick Joe?
Lick Joe.
Joe.
Are you
Dude,
supposed
he
to
likes
lick
to lick
Joe?
Joe. He got a nickname. Picked it up in the streets. The wild streets of the 1950s.
He's gonna give you a lick. He's
underground
gonna give you a licking. Boom.
fighting ring.
Yeah, I think this dude's the toughest guy to fight against too.
Limp wrist is that?
Oh,
Oh, he did a
shit!
throw. That's something new. We haven't even seen the throw.
Damn.
Oh, made short work.
Steps was playing the strategy. Strategy
Didn't
that
work.
worked with Lick Joe. Lick Joe had Steps' number. He gets another chance. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Look
Ooh, look at
weird-
that.
Look at that weird angle. Like I saw some.
Can you
booty.
punch at that angle too?
Yeah.
That's a weird.
Yeah.
Can you go sideways like that? That's crazy. Didn't even know that was possible in the game. Not looking good. 10% for Lee Chen, 70% for Lick Joe. Steps needs to pull off a
Lots of
run
time
and
on
take
the
it
clock,
back.
though.
Yeah. Just picking away at him. Quick jabs.
Are all my coins gone now?
Wow, one more hit.
Steps is doing
Steps it
good.
out.
Can she?
Oh, Lick
Can she
Joe's
come
getting-
back? 28-1.
Oh, this would be the ultimate comeback.
This would be the ultimate comeback. She's almost there. 22-1.
Wow.
10-1.
10 steps, do it.
7-1. 1-1.
Wow.
In
Oh,
dramatic
what a
fashion.
wonderful comeback.
Oh,
In epic fashion, coming back from the brink of disaster. Well done. Well played. Well played.
right,
That was
round
nice,
three.
man. You
the
you
final
were-
round.
final round. Ongo.
Oh,
Jagoon.
Ah. Damn it. I think that's it.
Once you're in the corner,
That's it. Not enough to
Nine-
beat Brad, but what an
927.
impressive
Still-
display there by
exciting-
Steps.
yeah,
Coming back
exciting
you were all the way down
comeback.
at 1.
She had won and she came back. Amazing from the brink of death.
As we switch over to my screen, I'm going to take a few more moments to get set up because I actually have to switch the input of my TV over so I'm not playing it on a delay. Not that that's going to make any kind of improvement, but
Yeah, but
I might as
you
well-
wanna
I might
you
as
wanna
well
get-
try.
you
This-
won't have-
This
won't have a
game,
chance.
yeah, he's saying this game has a 3D movement. They have that in whatchamacallit, Fatal Fury Real Bout. I love that game.
He's from Miami and he knows Kung Fu. Miami Kung Fu Master. Lee Chen.
You're starting against Lick Joe. That sucks. That guy's tough.
get him out of the way.
I think
Oh,
it's just
game
in
over.
demo mode. Lick Joe is Jeff Daniels. Yeah, you kind of.
So far, he's the guy that, like, when I played, I warm up, I played this. He's the guy that's been the toughest.
Wasn't Jeff Daniels the dude in the Big Lebowski? The dude. No sound though. Now the way I play is I actually have it connected to my Legends Ultimate, and that's my screen. Then I just split it to go to YouTube, so I have no delay. And I find that works pretty good. I have a video on my channel. if you want to stream these games from At Games, it's pretty easy to do. You just need to get an HDMI splitter
Power break.
and then have a TV to play through.
No, they're telling me that second power.
Hey, I guess my Steps Do merch is still available.
I know. I still got my green T-shirt. I love that T-shirt.
Yeah, I gotta make some other merch too.
You should just make like a regular Steps logo shirt, like with your
Yeah.
channel logo.
Oh
Black
yeah.
one. I'd buy one.
Yeah,
Wait.
Brooklyn.
What am I supposed to check, Bobby? Oh, he sent me stuff. Okay.
Now, is this the first time we're seeing this character? I don't think we saw this character before. Gagoon.
Pretty good.
He's got on like a do-rag, like a pirate. Woo! Is that it? Oh, player 1-1. Okay, cool.
All right.
He's getting the girl. He's like,
Brooklyn Menace, the man with his own roller coaster, coming to Dorney Park.
what's his name? Ben Smith?
Ben Smith is who
Ben
he's playing.
Smith. Ben Smith.
He's going up against Lick.
He's rippling muscles.
Oh, dude, he's got the E Honda slap. That's gonna work really good
he's
against
got
this
the,
guy.
He's got the fists of fury.
Oh, he just got tossed by Lick.
Got pulled with a
Lick's
wrestling
coming in
move.
there, but he's got him with the knees.
Yeah, look at that. It's
Slam against the
over.
wall. Lick Joe takes the fall.
Takes the fall. He's licking the floor now. It's not licking Joe. He likes to lick Joe.
Get him, Brooklyn.
Look at that. Brooklyn's doing good.
My messages in Facebook or my messages on my Outlook
Fists
email.
of fury. Gagoon.
Lick Joe's coming in, but Brooklyn Menace is answering with his flash kick.
Flash
Boom!
kick.
Lick
With
Joe
the
is
Twin Towers
done.
behind him.
Done.
With the Twin Towers behind him. New York City.
What am I supposed to show? You guys want me to show Bobby's new iiRcade? New iiRcade? Is that what you want to see?
He's got the money. He's got the girls. He's got it all. Kill you. Ben Smith versus Tiger. This guy might be able to beat the Tiger. He's got that crazy fist attack. Maybe not. But that's too high. Like, how do you even hit the Tiger's so low? You need like a sweep or something. See, like you're swinging at nothing. You need like a sweep attack.
Oh, he's not trying to show his iiRcade. He wants to show the candy cap art top. Okay, I got it.
Shen versus Ben Smith. Round 3. Brooklyn's going to run this game. He's going to get to the end. We're going to get to see, get to see if the Flamingo is next or not. I'm thinking it probably isn't.
And the 100-hand slap. It does. Oh, Dog Yoon. What's the difference between Doggoon and Goon? Oh,
Goon.
damn. He got taken out.
He's got a goon. Look at that. And he's posing. Praying mantis style. Limp wrist attack. Yeah, there's like the goon, the go-goon, and the bo-goon. Which one did you get? Did you get the bo-goon, the go-goon, or the goon? Do-goon? They were like, we're just gonna change the beginning of it. Go-goon.
Yeah, we're good. I can't share until Brooklyn's done. Brooklyn is still going, and he's got the lead.
He's got 1 million now, huh?
He's the champion of the shitty fighting game.
He is the master of violence fight. This would be the kind of fighting game iiRcade would have gotten to.
It totally is.
This would have been the next. This would have been the next killer title in the iiRcade fighting.
And they would have talked. They would have talked about it like it was great.
Oh, it's so good! It's so good. This was from a company you've heard of. Computer won. Brooklyn won.
Computer won. So it's done. Brooklyn,
It's
yeah,
done.
Brooklyn won the
He's
thing.
done.
Yeah.
He won.
All right, so I'm supposed to share
138,720. Well done, Brooklyn. I almost want to go back and play this game.
Unbelievable. How
I
did
just
I
want
do
to go
that?
back and see the end and see what happens next. I just have an urge to see the game to the end.
I thought I was going to be done after the first round, but somehow I pulled it out. So there was no sound on mine, huh?
No sound, dude.
I'm supposed to share this. That's what Bobby wanted me to share.
All right, let's bring up. Wow,
Gagoon.
that's really cool looking.
Gagoon.
Unico.
Gagoon.
So are they still making the MVSX or no? Share it for 10 seconds only. Was that 10 seconds? I turned it off. Is that like a law? Did you sign an agreement that you can only share it for 10 seconds?
All right, so I know at least 3 of us can play in this next 1/4 challenge. And if you happen to have this game in your iiRcade at home, you can also play. Because we're going to go right into our next 1/4 challenge, this time on the iiRcade. We're going to be playing ETERNUM EX. Someone's playing Spider-Man. That's Brad. Brad, you have a ETERNUM EX, right?
Yeah, I have. I've never played it. You have to
Awesome.
show me how to play. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna get switched over and ready. Everyone else that has the game on their iiRcade also switch over. I'll play this one first.
Okay.
I'm gonna get audio and everything switched over as we get ready for our next 1/4 challenge. This is a game that I think would have been a huge hit
Huge
on
hit.
the iiRcade.
Huge hit.
Yeah, this was a game that was
Don't buy who it's from. I
perfect
know.
for the
I know the kind of games they make. It's gonna be fun. We got someone's going for the tiger.
I couldn't do it this time.
I was thinking Atari. Have you played this one, Steps?
Yeah, I played it
Yeah.
live on stream last week, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Have you played it since then?
No.
I think Brooklyn was saying you get more points for like jumping up. Oh no, they turn into treasure. Okay. What are those, like wolfmen or pigs?
Yeah, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win, but that's okay. It's just about
That's
playing.
okay too. Yeah, it's gonna be my first time playing it. It's pretty cool. What's that thing? Warp. Okay. That big box in the middle, dude. Brooklyn has definitely been playing this one.
You got hit.
Cool death and animation. You don't have any attack, huh? You just have to run away from the enemies. The warp? Wow.
No, this is not on the ALU. This is iiRcade.
Oh, the music is great, huh? Love this music. Why would they have released this? This game's amazing.
I don't think they were able to because it looked like it's done. It's just they didn't. You know, they announced their bankruptcy instead of releasing it.
Insane.
I still don't understand why they waited till they sold all the cabinets to announce that. But oh well,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That's what it is. But you know, people are gonna enjoy it once the modded steps. I mean, you wouldn't go back after having the mystery encoder hack.
Honestly, even if I didn't have it, I probably wouldn't have gone back because it's a nice machine and I have a lot of fun with it.
I'm having a lot of fun with it, actually. I am
What?
too.
Like I
I'm glad I
said,
have a Generation 1 iiRcade.
it was my second most played cab before I got rid of it the first time, and I never should have, to be honest. I came back, I got it again, and you know, worked out. Kind of an upgrade.
It's really amazing what Team Encoder's been able to accomplish as far as just being able to get different games to work.
The quality of this cabinet is better than the one-ups for sure. And I got a 19-inch screen and amazing speakers. And even when I like
sound, everything, yeah.
I was playing Street Fighter Alpha earlier today, and I'm like, damn, this is nice.
Dude, everything runs so smooth. Like I played little Mortal Kombat. It was like everything was just running smooth.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna cost you to get something as good as the iiRcade, even close. You're gonna have to spend well over $1,000.
And actually, what I like is the controls are like, you know, when you do like a PC build, like, you know, my grandkids come over, they just wreak havoc on my other arcade, my one that uses a PC. And if that's not going to happen with iiRcade, I mean, all it can do is launch the game, you know?
I'm gonna be honest. I think if they had bring your own games, it could have sold
That'd
for a
still be
lot. It
around.
could have sold for a lot higher. Because simply because like you look at what Rec Room Masters has, and granted it's a little bit better, but like you get that and you buy, you don't even, you're spending $1,400 and then you have to buy a PC to put it in on top of that.
Yeah.
And,
We have no chance of beating Brooklyn. Brooklyn has obviously been playing this game a lot. I mean, he's just like running this game. Apparently, you do have an attack, so you can attack the monsters. You have a stick or something.
Or you're like Bobby Boo and you own like 8 iiRcades.
Wow, nice run. Heckling you. Look at those retro-inspired graphics for the numbers. Those are cool. It's like he's moonwalking.
All right. 254540, I believe.
Well done, Brooklyn. Well done. Now, can you attack those goblins?
I believe
Or-
you can attack anything, and you can also build up some better weapons. Switching over right now to steps.
All right.
Steps 254540 is the score to beat. I'm going to confirm that. I'm rewinding the stream.
Can't you open
just a
chests
little
by
bit.
hitting them with your staff? Like that would make sense for the ones you can't jump and open from underneath.
I totally put the wrong score. 25450.
Does the staff not open up the chests when you hit them?
There we go. This game is also available, I believe, on the Switch.
Of course. Oh,
What a perfect little mixture of games. Also really challenging.
Well, if I would have known that, I could have downloaded and I could have played it on that.
I'm not 100% sure of that, but I just looked up the game because I really liked it. And I do believe I saw like a limited Switch, physical Switch edition for it. But yeah, that like as you advance through the game, you could see. I don't think I've ever cleared the level that I just lost at. It starts to get pretty difficult there, but you can go all the way up to boss levels.
Bosses.
I probably should put the volume on, huh?
Flynn's Arcade. Is this the company that made Dota Dota? What did Flynn's Arcade make? What's her walls?
Ah, bad.
So far, I'm in the lead. We've got a lot more traps to deal with in this level, and then you have those lock chests that you have no choice but to break open. Ooh, you got out of that one. I'm gonna say that that's a bad place to stand.
What the
That's
heck
nice.
was all that?
That was cool. You can't break them from there.
Man, you need to figure out how to get a key.
You don't need a key. You have to break it.
What?
You got to break the lock. You can't do that.
So what do I gotta
It's
do?
actually telling you. You got to get underneath it.
Oh, I see. Weird. Ah! Am I done? I gotta game over. Game over.
Game over. Brad, are you ready? I think Brad is getting set up. The ETERNUM EX on the iiRcade.
I think you might clean sweep today, huh?
There's Brad. I think Brad's practicing. He has no idea that it's his turn. Ready, Brad? Jeez, that's loud. Are we going to get your video on screen?
Oh, I thought it was on video.
No, we see you playing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Brad is switching over to his iiRcade. Let's see if he can beat my score. 25450.
Is it on now?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Can you give me some hints while I'm playing? Because I'm at a huge disadvantage.
Really, the only hints I would say is just break. Try to open up the chest from below as
That's
much as
just two
possible
buttons,
because
right? It's like
just getting the chest obviously helps you clear the level, but breaking them open there's like you could break it open a little or you can break it open a lot. That's where you start getting power ups. Obviously, there's some of them that you're not going to be able to, but see, yeah, there you go. You got that. So when you see how you open it and then you can open it more, the more you do that, you'll get like little special power ups and stuff like that.
doesn't last very
Right,
long.
slapping those buttons.
Doesn't last very long. Doesn't give you much time with that. You're not get that special for very long. These treasure chests. It's crazy the way they just come out of the ground. It's always like near you.
Yeah, you have to watch
Really
out for that.
Increases the tension, because it seems like they just place.
Gives you a couple seconds, like you could see.
Yeah, if you see it
But if you're
coming,
not paying attention,
see your doom
they'll
coming.
come out of the ground right by you. They are kind of fair though. If you're like swinging, you'll get rid of them.
What does this do? Nothing. Pretty cool.
There you go. Watch out for that one.
What do the letters do? That was pretty good.
What do the letters do in any of these games? I guess when you get them
Oh,
all.
something and get a bonus or
Yeah.
something.
My family said it's a $7.99 on the Switch.
I'm sitting on my Street Fighter stool. It's like sitting on a board.
Ooh, you walked right into that.
Sorry, it's the pain from sitting on this stool. This free stool that was in the big blue.
So now you're dealing with some bats.
What do these chests do?
You got to
Oh,
get
these-
underneath those to break them.
Okay.
Now it's actually telling
that
you
was
that.
the wrong thing to do. I wasted the power up. You gotta get from the bottom. Oh, okay. And I got
Oh, you
hit
went
by
right into the spikes,
trap.
dude.
Right into the spikes. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Playing against it better. Brooklyn Menace. Got this game on lockdown. Oh, that's cool. I do like that. More of those, please. More of those. Oh! Now, can I jump on that? Is that a platform? That thing with that's coming down. Or is that just a trap? If I touch
If
it,
you
I
jump
die.
on that, you're gonna hit those spikes at the top.
What about if I were like halfway up?
Well, if you're playing to try to beat me, I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, don't
It's
try
not gonna
it.
get you any points.
I don't get any points. Okay, so don't do that then. Yeah, okay. What do I have left? What does this do? Time. Oh, it's time. I'm not even looking at the time actually right now. I'm just trying not to die.
Get over to the other side.
Okay.
Even when you clear every chest, you still got to get to the portal.
Okay.
You're good. Good move getting out of there.
Yeah, that was a no win there.
Now, hopefully that'll give you something decent. You got an A.
The letter thing.
The other one's giving you more time. Now you just got to get to the portal without losing a life, and you're good.
Just like that. Get ready. Great music. Okay, now we're getting.
Now it
we have-
becomes a little bit more of a pain because of these lifts and these flying guys.
So now you gotta ride these things here to
Yeah.
get to where you need to go.
And it's a pain because you got to wait for them.
Yeah. And then there's stuff to come at you.
Those bugs.
Yeah.
I don't think I've passed this level yet.
Yeah, this is definitely like upping the difficulty. But it's gradual, you know, which is good.
What'll be good is if you open up one of those portals, I guess by getting.
Can I jump across anything?
I think so.
Am I gonna end up in the lava
Careful.
if I try this jump?
I don't know. I'd be careful.
Oh! Yeah, that was definitely not a jump I think I can make. I gotta kind of.
And then you have to deal with the same thing on the other side.
Get over there. I have a bad feeling I'm gonna run out of time.
Well, if you open some chests,
That's what it is. Like I'm not opening them.
you're doing good. You still got 100 seconds. Don't try to jump that pit.
Just don't know where I'm going. Okay, so I need to go this way. Now what? Oh, okay, this way.
Yeah. There you go. Now jump.
There. There we go. Yeah.
Now you got time.
Okay.
Can you shoot chests open with that
I
better
don't
weapon?
know. I wish that power up was longer. Maybe you only get it for like just a second. It seems like it doesn't let you have that power for long. Oh, got me.
Wow,
right
I was just
where I
saying, Brad is
came
getting
in.
really close to beating my
Almost.
score, but it's
Almost.
game over.
Game over. This is an
That means I
excellent-
actually won both
I know. I'm gonna
one
have to
quarter
come
challenges
back.
tonight.
But I won because I discovered a cool game I can play.
What do you think? Isn't this a great game? What a
Fantastic.
missed opportunity! Because this is
What a
one of those
missed
ones that I
opportunity.
don't know.
This is-
I don't know if you're going to see a ROM or something you can get
No,
for this
I
game.
mean, this would be the kind of game I would buy to like
100%, dude.
have on my iiRcade legally, like Donut Dodo. I mean,
Oh, in 2 seconds.
I never regret buying that game. That was pretty awesome. So, discovered
Yeah.
a new game.
Really good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. My family picked it up on the Switch. He's been watching the show and finding games that he enjoys playing with his daughter. So it's always a win. I like it when people find some stuff they never heard of by watching the show.
It's the hidden gems.
Night, Bobby.
Well, that was fun, everybody.
It was fun.
I can't believe I took both of the one quarter challenges. I'm not known for being good at fighting games.
Yeah, man. You clean sweep.
Yep. But that ETERNUM EX, we gotta get into that a little bit more.
Yeah, that is a good game. I want to see like apparently you can just continue, right? In the mode, there's 2 different modes. There's a mode where you get, there's a no continue mode, then there's a mode where you can continue.
Yeah. There's one where you'll get 3 credits.
Mhm.
And then there's one where you can just keep continuing. So if you want to
Awesome.
get through the game, you have it on your Switch. Your mic's not on, Nix.
Yeah, I could get it for sure. It's on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
It's just like right there.
There it is.
There it is.
Great. Well, good show tonight, everybody. I had fun.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
And we have more fun going on tomorrow night on this channel. We'll be doing the Ichabod Crane Show.
Sweet.
What
So,
time is that
it's
on?
Episode 7. Whatever time he says.
Whatever time he says. Whatever time he
He
says.
tells me to come
Is he
over.
gonna
I come
have
over.
you try to drink some weird liquor again? Like
I'm
was it
sure we'll
last
be
time? It was
drinking
like
weird
hot
liquor.
sauce shots or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
What did he
I'm
have?
not drinking that.
It was something
exactly.
Something
it was.
bizarre.
It
Like
was
it didn't-
barbecue sauce shots.
Yeah, that did not sound appetizing. I mean, like I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like nasty alcohol that tastes like barbecue sauce and has residue floating around in it. Yeah, I'll probably bring some stuff over. So I'll be over at his place. We'll be doing the live show, and then he'll be posting the show up on his channel.
Awesome.
And then
I like Ichabod Crane.
and then I come back and hopefully we'll jump into some VR golf. We didn't do it last weekend, but now Rexer's joined us. He finally got a VR headset.
Oh.
He didn't have one, I guess, because he tried VR and it kind of gave him a little bit of motion sickness. But I think a lot of the deal with that is it's the older headsets. These newer ones, faster processors, faster refresh rates, they're figuring it out. So he had no problem, and I could tell he's going to be a contender at the mini golf game. But we spoke today on the phone for like a half hour, 40 minutes, because he's actually wants to get into some of the real actual golf. So I was letting him know which one to pick up that like actual golfers use to practice when they're in VR,
Wow.
when they're not on the course. So
Wow.
yeah.
That's so cool. And the ETERNUM game is actually available on Steam too. I just looked it up.
It's on Steam as well. All right.
On Steam
How
as
much
well.
is it on Steam? Same price?
For me, it's actually $1 cheaper on Steam as opposed to Switch. And I could have played then tonight. If I would have known that, I could have downloaded that.
You
on
could have
Steam.
downloaded the game.
And I
Brooklyn.
could have played it on. I could have used this. Yeah.
I know that I know Brad's definitely going to be getting a Quest 3. I'm already going to
for sure.
I've already been reminding them constantly.
On the menu. It's on the menu for sure.
Oh, great. Goofy, you could play tomorrow night? That'd be awesome. Jump in on the golf with us. So I know Kev Gret's not going to be around tomorrow night because he's going to be at a concert, but maybe Rexer will be available.
What band
I'm
is he
always there.
saying?
My family's over there. Is always there. I think
Steel
Mike
Panther?
Hawk might be back. No, not Steel Panther.
Not Steel
something else.
Panther? Because
Something
that was some
normal.
crazy
Right,
stuff.
like a normal group.
Oh, normal group. Okay.
Yeah, and we usually start the VR 10:30. We'll play some golf. So yeah, hopefully Rexer will show up tomorrow night. He's already trying to make like money bets.
I don't know if I have money for VR. I'd like one. I still gotta get sending guns, Sending guns.
Well, they're cheaper than an arcade one-up cabinet.
Well,
So
that's not on the docket right now.
I know the Quest 3 is going to be $499 starting price, and that's pretty much all you need. The only thing I would recommend is that if they come out with any kind of elite head strap, definitely go with that. And then they usually come out with comfort options on Amazon. They have some companies that put out really great memory foam replacements for the front that are always better than the stock. And that's it. Those things are usually like $10-15, whatever for that. The elite straps are a little bit more. They usually run like $50 for those, but man, it makes a world of difference. Those
Makes it more comfortable.
Oh no, it's just you don't put it on with a strap. You put it on, you just dial it in on the back.
That'd be the way to
I've got one
go.
of those.
That'd be the way to go.
Yeah, it's the way to go.
Yeah.
So I know Brad.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's one of the ones from Amazon.
Okay.
It's like one of the Halo styles.
The Halo.
Yeah,
phones,
look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that hooks around the base of your
Show
skull.
show that from the side view because that's the Quest 2. So you see that
pretty cool.
the Quest 3 is less than half sticks out less than half of that.
Yeah, they cut it right
It's
down.
crazy.
So
how-
it's
wow.
gonna be better just for your so you don't get disoriented because of the weight, right? Because you're
Yeah,
moving
it's
around.
also gonna be-
that's what gives me sickness is that front end weight, and then I'm like if I'm moving
Uh-huh.
around quickly, that's what throws me off.
What's also going to be better about it is
You could sell that.
because of the sweet spot. If you don't know what that means in VR, that means the perfect spot where you have it, where you lock it in, where you get the clearest view. The lenses on the Quest 3, the whole freaking thing is the sweet spot. They're using a expensive style lens, the kind that they use on the Pro, which is the VR set that Rexer got. That's like that thing's like over $1,000 for that. I'll show you mine. So this is So you can see I got the comfort,
Uh,
and then this is the
yeah, it's like a construction worker's
put it
hat,
on,
but
and then
fancier.
it just dials in.
Yeah, that would
Locks
work
in.
good. I bet. Bet you that works good.
Do you ever walk into one of your arcade cabinets while you're playing?
I did hit one the other night. So I don't
guard
Probably
play.
on?
knocking over everything. Probably. I might need to go to a different room.
So I don't play in here. Well, I play VR downstairs, and with that I have a whole area because I actually walk around.
You have
in
like
VR.
a carpet or something, so you know like where you're.
No,
well,
you draw a guard. You draw a guardian.
You draw a guard.
Yeah,
Okay.
like when you set up the quest when you first turn it on, you have to create your play space
Okay.
to prevent these types of things
Mishaps.
happening. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you draw your play space, and then it'll pop up when you get close to it. You'll see a grid will pop up when you get close to the edges of what you drew out. So just make sure you make sure
You will literally see a virtual wall, and then if you pass it, you'll come right out into the real world.
Yeah,
you'll see your room.
Yeah, and Quest 2 it's black and white. You'll see
Quest 3 it's full color because Quest 3 is moving into more
AR.
of AR. So
augmented reality.
It's gonna have very clear cameras in it.
They'll be able to make games that like you'll just like see things in the real world.
Yeah, you could see
you'll like the Mario Kart.
So in
like
other words,
Cool World, where it's like part real world and part cartoon.
Mario Kart home circuits like that, the little remote control cars.
Dude,
there's a game where you scan your entire house and you can walk around in your house and zombies will be coming through the windows, through the doors into your house.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's available on
and you're going through your house fighting them in your own space.
I did play the PlayStation 5 VR, and it's like you go like this one cartoon game I played. It was like you're actually in the freaking cartoon, like you dive into the cartoon.
You're in.
You look at your hands and you're like grabbing turnips and crap, and it's just like it's unreal.
For the first time you're in there, it's mind blowing.
But the problem is you have to have space. If you don't have space, it's not gonna work. Because
you can't get that full immersion.
When it has you mark the play space, if you don't have the space, it's just not gonna. It's just not.
You just have to find a space. What I do is like I play in my living room. That's where my PSVR 2 is. And I got the couch, but I have like the part that you could put your feet up on. It's a separate, and I just move that, and I basically make myself like a whole little area.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll draw like the wall a little bit closer than I need to be, just so I don't accidentally punch through it and wind up punching my TV off the wall.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
But one of the best things you can do to be safe is what you were saying. Put a rug in the area where you're safe under you, and you just feel it on your feet so you feel confident. Because the worst thing is when you're playing, like I have this game I'm playing, and I can only play it in here because it requires PC VR through the Quest. It's just not enough space in here, and I don't trust swinging full force fighting monsters and stuff because I'm afraid I'm going to swing and hit one of the arcade machines.
Yeah.
So I'm like not putting everything into the game, because I'm worried about that. So I have to. That's one where I'm gonna have to hook it up on a laptop that has a really good graphics card and bring it downstairs where I have the space to move. It's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward when all of you start joining us.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Your minds are all gonna be blown, especially if you've never really played VR before. You can have a great time. So I know, Brad, you're jumping in. I know Cuddles is waiting for the Quest 3. And I'll put a link up because I have like a link where if you buy it through my link, I get $30 to the store and you get $30 to the store.
Wow,
so it works out both of our favor.
Yeah.
So you basically $30 can get you like, I would say 2 great games.
Yeah.
Games they're not super expensive.
Okay.
The only expensive game, which was well worth it, is Asgard's Wrath. The second one, but it's great because they give you the first one.
I like that game that you streamed that was the PS4 5 game. I think it was the one where like you're on a mountain and you fight these crazy dinosaur looking
Yeah,
things.
I just beat
That
that the
game
other
looked
day.
amazing.
That's
That looked
Horizon
very
Call on a
very
Mountain.
immersive.
A lot of fun. I really enjoyed the climbing in that game, and then when they started adding on different elements to the climbing,
The boss battles and stuff were
the
cool.
boss, that's beginner VR.
Yeah.
Is the way they
Still looks
designed
really
that. They tried to
engaging.
make that more entry level
Mhm.
for newer people coming in, but the graphics are just like amazing in that game. But when you're
Seems like
fighting,
grabbing
you're
everything, like when
strafing
you're climbing
left and
you're
right.
grabbing stuff. It looks like I mean, even just watching it, and I know it's not like real VR because you're not wearing the. It doesn't feel like you're there, like it probably does when you have on the headset, but it still looks really like a
That-
VR, very immersive.
You'd be surprised. Like you can lose yourself inside the world. You could if you totally get immersed into it, and you can actually feel like you're there. Like you see those people walking with that plank game when they got that headset
Yeah.
on, and they're like they're immersed and they're looking down, right? And yeah, you see all those funny videos. So it's like it can get like that. And that's the
Even
goal of VR. is
even
to
on
be
some of the
fully
golf
immersed.
courses that
Yeah.
we play, some of the newer ones, they screw with you with heights. Like you're really high up, walking on the edges, looking down while you're playing golf. So
Crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
they've
so
been doing some good stuff.
teleportation's usually good to start with to move avatars around and stuff when you first get into VR, but then you can move to like the smooth movement and stuff like that once you get more comfortable.
I'll like probably right after the show. I'm going down to play. Yeah, it's like what Nick said is true. Like I think it might have even been today or say after I got home from work, I popped on the VR headset and just went into an environment and was just laying down, like staring up at the sky, just hanging out. I wasn't even playing a game. I was just wanted to be in that place, in that fantasy world, just like chilling out, just relax for a little bit.
And then over time, it's just like you feel like you're right there.
Yeah.
You don't feel like
It's
you're in
the weirdest
home.
thing is
Yeah.
after being in some of these games, like even when we play golf, it'll be like a sunny day and then or it's nighttime and then you come out of it and then you're in your living room and it's like you completely forgot where you were.
Yeah, it is really cool. There's so many games.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, did you see I did a video where I swapped out my monitor on my gold? I don't know if you
I
saw the
did. I
video.
saw how you did it too. You didn't
Nothing.
like
I just jammed
you
that
just
sucker.
set
It
it
looks
in
great.
there.
It looks great.
Yeah. You just set
I mean,
it in there.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's
I
like,
watch all your videos, Brad.
okay, I wasn't sure if you had seen
like
that
all
one, but
your
I know,
shorts, everything.
I know you were worried about like getting the screen, you know.
Mhm.
You know, that's an easy fix.
I don't
it's not too
think
difficult to do, really.
I don't think my screen is broken
Mhm.
because I looked it up online. When you have those lines going vertical,
Mhm.
they're going horizontal. You got a problem. If you're going vertical, it just means the ribbon kind of connection that connects it is loose somewhere. And a lot of times all you have to do is press on it and maybe tape it down. Because I notice on mine, if I play it for a while, when it's obviously heating up, it fixes it. It almost goes away. But when I first turn it on, it's bad. You can see these green lines.
That's probably
Yeah, well, let me know offline. I could send you mine. I don't think I'm gonna put it back. So, I mean, if you're interested, just
I was thinking if I'm going to go for it, I want to just get the BOE.
yeah.
Even though my monitors are crystal clear from every single angle. Like I'm lower. If you see my iiRcades in the background,
Mine
you don't
wasn't.
see
It
any
did have a
kind
lot of washout. I don't know why.
any kind of
but-
washout. I don't think there was any kind of quality control on the different monitors
Yeah.
wherever they got them
hit and
from.
miss.
And I'm going to tell you that when I was at iiRcade and they had all of those lined up in a row, if you look down the row, some screens
were good
were
and
clear
some
from the
weren't.
side, some
Huh.
were washed from the side. Yeah, just
Okay.
it's lucky. And I just got lucky that I got two of them that weren't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Dell monitor thing is easy. I mean, like,
But if I'm
You
going to
just
do it, I'm
want
going
it
to
to
go for the
look-
BOE.
yeah.
And I want
But
to
you don't know.
decase it.
Here's the thing: you don't know.
don't-
like,
You don't know
It's
till you decase it. You might not
like,
get it.
It's like a lottery thing. Like you might get a BOE, but you might get one that's not even compatible. That's
Yeah.
why I kind of like the way I did it because it was easy. But I mean,
Organization saying his monitor is crap. And
mhm.
Like I was like, what is everyone talking about? Washed out from below. I'm laying on the floor looking at mine and it's still clear. Then I realized, yeah. I noticed also over at Ichabod's house, his is washed
Yeah.
from below.
Yeah.
So it just
Yeah,
Funny,
mine-
like my Gen 1 monitor is close to perfect for some reason. Like the gold was like, it really didn't bother me because when you're playing it, it was fine. It's just like when you're across the room or when you're off at an angle, it just looked washed out.
little things like that, that drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I checked on his
It
NBA
does
too, because
me
I know that
too,
those were the
'cause,
ones
like-
that were washed out from the side. It is
Mm.
a little washed out from the side, but when you're standing in front of it, it's a cool looking cabinet.
Yeah.
The NBA Shaq Jam one. So all right, everybody. Get ready to get out of here.
Yep.
It's only a little after 1 o'clock here. I still got a little time left to play some VR.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you so much, everyone that hung out all the way to the end tonight. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, as always, to Steps Gaming,
Yep.
Nix,
Yes.
my man Papa Brad,
Woo!
the hardest working man
That's right,
in
man.
the
I crank out
home
the
arcade
content.
YouTube. Dude, 100%. Brad is the hardest working man.
I
in
do. I
home
crank out
arcade YouTube.
content.
He's cranking out content. I just show up and do this show once
Yeah.
a week.
It's all good. This is for
Sometimes when
fun.
I'm playing VR, I'm like, maybe I just want to do this. This is simple. I just put it on, play. Like it doesn't even matter. I don't even know. It's just I hear voices in my head from the chat room every once in a while. It's simple.
God, I'm gonna keep getting Randy Orton's WWE theme stuck in my head. And he's like, then they go like, I hear voices in my head. They talk.
Steps. We got it. We have to get you into VR eventually. So hold
Yeah,
up.
Sin and Guns are
Questry at
first.
some point.
Sin and Guns are first. Virtual Pin is on the list. VR is.
I
on
don't
the
know,
list.
man. Play some. I just pre-ordered Crisis Brigade 2 for the PlayStation VR 2. So that is a great on rails arcade style like gun game in VR. And I played a little bit on that on the Quest and loved it. Now that they're putting out a version for the PSVR 2 with some better visuals.
The Quest 3 is a lot
tempting.
cheaper though than going with the PlayStation because you need a PlayStation 5, then you need the virtual
I don't
reality
have
stuff.
a PS5. I have an Xbox.
That's a lot of
Series
money.
S. I am really tempted to start making a custom Iron Maiden V pin. That's what I really like.
There you go, man.
That's like
In that
oh, man.
mug.
They
Well,
look
Brad,
great.
once you
I
get
love the Iron Maiden Stern pinball. It's great.
once you get your VR headset, you'll see.
Yeah, I'll see.
I'm gonna
I've never
introduce
had
you to a
anything
whole
VR.
new world, man.
It's gonna be a whole new world. It's a whole new world.
Oh god,
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're getting Aladdin. WWE themes, Aladdin.
That's right.
What's next? Fiddler on the Roof? How do we get
Yeah.
that in there?
Actually, I play this Disney music for my kids when they're doing their morning work and stuff. So I have
Aladdin
that
is
on.
available
Yeah,
on the ad games, Legends.
Yeah.
All right,
Very,
everybody.
very great
We're
stuff.
gonna we already ended the show. It was
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
This
We're
was
still
the
talking. We're
this
just
was
gonna
not the
keep
show. This was the after show.
talking. This is.
This is where like this
I
is
should
the way
just
we,
end
this is
it
what we
and
talk
then we do
about
the
after
after
the show usually.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you again next time right here on the Friday Night Arcade Show.